Welcome to Black Sushi TV alongside DennisThaBizness Sports. We start off the evening with a sad one. Of course, a sad one from NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, we all love sports. That's why on this channel, DennisThaBizness Sports, do click subscribe. Yeah, obviously it's the breaking news and all the things that you need to know about ex-NFL star, that is Charles Rogers' death. As you can see, that's a very young man, age 38. One thing for sure, you should know that the guy is gone. Now, all you need to know about Charles Rogers. Yeah. Now, Charles Rogers, an American wide receiver. He was an American wide receiver at Michigan State, who was selected with the number 2 overall pick in the year 2003 NFL draft. The guy has died at the age of 38. Getting the words from Rogers' former high school basketball coach, that is the former Spartan star, had been awaiting a liver transplant and was diagnosed with cancer. Now, the things that you need to know about Charles Rogers and the details surrounding his death weren't immediately made public. Now, his former high school coach, that is Don DeRate, told the media that Rogers had died overnight. Some of the things that were said here were: "We are deeply saddened to learn of the passing of Charles Rogers. From Sunnydale to East Lansing to Detroit, Charles's connection to the state of Michigan and its football community was felt by many during the course of his life," the Lions said in a statement on Monday. They said that "we extend our heartfelt sympathies and condolences to his friends and family during his difficult time." His former college teammate, that is Chris Becker, mourned Rogers on Twitter. He said he was devastated to learn of the passing of my Spartan brother, that is Charles Rogers. Spoke with his mom this morning. "Please pray for her and his children," he tweeted. "Please also be respectful with their privacy at this difficult time." Now, Rogers grew up in Saginaw and was one of the most highly sought after football recruits in the country. He went on to play college football with the Michigan State Spartans in 2001 and 2003, becoming an All-American and breaking the school's career touchdown record with 27. Charles Rogers was selected 2nd overall by the Lions in 2003 NFL draft, but 2 broken collarbones in his first 2 seasons cut his professional career short. Now, in his rookie season, Rogers recorded 22 catches for about 243 yards and 3 touchdowns before suffering a broken clavicle in practice. Charles Rogers also failed drug test plagued his career, leaving him suspended when he was healthy. Now, in the past, he told the Easter Lansing Journal that he got hooked on Vicodin after his second collarbone injuries. I quote, "The Lions were giving them out like candy." Rogers told the publications, "Whatever you want, they weren't even questioning as long as you were on the field." Now they were passing them out like Skittles. "I was straight hooked on them things for 3 or 4 years. Oh no. This is a sad one, man. This is DennisThaBizness Sports. And we're mourning the death of the ex-NFL star, that is Charles Rogers. Now, the one Warriors superstar Draymond Green, a native of Saginaw, Michigan, like Rogers, got emotional talking about Charles' death on Monday, saying it actually sucks. Green also went to Michigan State like Rogers, says he got closer to the former wide receiver over the past 4 or 5 years and called the guy one of his idols. Now, I want Anthony Slater, when you go to Twitter, that is at Anthony B. Slater, says that Draymond Green, the death of Charles Rogers, a lot of people look at Chuck and say, oh, he never became in the NFL what he wanted to become. He from Saginaw, Michigan, he was the number 2 pick. He's a legend. Now this guy continues to say that Charles Rogers is a legend to me. The Golden State forward added of Rogers' death. It sucks, it really does. It's tough. Now at about 8:52 a.m. the Detroit Lions issued a statement saying, "We're deeply saddened to learn of the passing of Charles Rogers. From Saginaw to East Lansing to Detroit, now Charles's connection to the state of Michigan and its football community was felt by many during the course of his life. We extend our heartfelt and condolences to his friends and family during this difficult time." Now, at about 7:33 a.m., Rogers had been diagnosed with liver disease and cancer and was awaiting a liver transplant before he died. His former high school coaches told the media. He said that Rogers had cancer. Whether that was actually related to his liver, I do not know. Rogers' ex-Saginaw High School basketball coach, that is Marshall Thomas, said they had given him 30 days to leave if he didn't get a liver transplant. Rogers' high school football coach, Don Durrett, added, "I called his mom at the hospital over the weekend and got a chance to talk to Charles. He said he was going to the Lord." Now, the new info rather in the death of Charles Rogers, we are told here at the news desk that the ex-NFL player had suffered a medical issue recently and was being treated at a medical facility just last week. Now, it's still not clear on the details surrounding Rogers' condition, but we are told Charles' mother was helping out with his care. One person close to Rogers tells us that he had spoken with him as recently as this weekend and told us they believed Rogers was in good spirits. Talking about this number 2 overall pick in 2003 NFL draft. Plus, one of the people confirming his death is a former Michigan State teammate, that is Chris Becker. He quotes saying that, "Devastated to learn of the passing of my Spartan brother, that is Charles Rogers," Becker said. "Spoke with his mom this morning. Please pray for her and his children. Please be respectful of their privacy." Remember that Rodgers was selected by Detroit Lions and flashed huge potential, catching 22 passes and 243 yards and 2 touchdowns during his first 5 games of the 03 season, but he suffered a broken clavicle, which ended his campaign. Now, following that season, he broke the clavicle again on just the 3rd play of the 04 season. This is sad. He was cut by the Lions in 2006, essentially ending his NFL career. The other thing you should know, the late Charles Rodgers, who reportedly signed a $40 million bill rookie contract with the Lions, is survived by 8 children. Rodgers was a legend at MSU, where he earned first-team All-American honors during his 2002 junior season, when he posted 68 catches for about 1,351 yards and 13 TDs. Well, it's also still a developing story that we need to give you more. And the people's reactions on social media. Alexandria says our solution is to legalize and normalize more substance abuse. Big Ange says 8 kids. Bugatti two times says, what's the problem? Yes, Charles Rodgers died. He's passed on. That's the problem. Frosty says 8 kids. Gee, that figures well, hopefully they will continue to evolve further than he did. Bugatti says he made it to the NFL. Don't get much further than that. Wow. Arrive says, rest in peace, Charles Rodgers. Sending my love and condolences to you and your family. Chubby on social media says that is sad. These gladiators give their bodies and minds for fans like me, but this young man fought the fight. Many of our loved ones do. Now blessings and comfort to his family and friends. Wow. It's a sad one. Another one says, thought he would be a good one coming out of Ohio State. The wife and I, being huge Spartan fans, hated his guts. But I'm wishing him a speedy recovery and God bless. Frosty on social media says, he went to Michigan State. You're not so sharp person, you. Blanket says, this dude was great. I'm sorry he passed. Very sad. PHP says Walter Payton died while waiting on a liver also. R.I.P. Rodgers. Frosty the Noun Man says Playton had bile duct cancer, for which a new liver would do no good. He just made that up to tell the public he knew he was toast. He most likely died because he was a drug addict and infidel. Don't let the facts get in your way now. Okay, some of the comments are getting serious and emotional now. Todd Reeves says, too young, God bless.
Here are some results.
Wow. King Chris says, liver disease at 38 years old. I'm sorry to say. He must have been a hardcore alcoholic, drinking every day, morning, afternoon, and night. R.I.P. Wow. Paul M says, wrong. 65% of people who die of liver disease are non-alcoholic drinkers. Page on social media said, cancer cited in the article. Regardless, no alcoholic would be listed for the transplant. So sad. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to click subscribe if you're watching it right now. Too young, sad. This is DennisThaBizness Sports. Remember to catch off more of the stories right here as you click the bell for notifications. I'm DennisThaBizness. Thanks for watching. I'm out.